Okay. For you, Coffee.
I'm a living example of you can get punched in the face and get back up because I'm the modern day Aztec warrior.
Welcome back to MMA Underground. You got Buddy B, the one and only
Sam K.
And
who we got tonight?
Well, they are both performing June 9th in Montana for one of the most brutal, bloody, and dopest things around, BKFC. You have below me Darrick Gates. Woo!
Yeah. Oh shit.
And then over here in the corner, fighting for the flyweight belt, just saying, is Louis Lopez, Kai Stewart.
Yeah. How y'all doing?
I'm doing good. We're having a good time. Good night.
Great night.
Yes, sir.
Little sore dude from moving. I just moved a whole ass house, dude, in one day.
You're so cool.
I know. I know. It's a badass house, dude.
Hey, we call that training right now.
Huh?
We gonna call that training for right now.
Fucking A, dude. At least for the day. Well, I'm taking the week off, dude, because I'm about to head to Denver in the morning for the BKFC 41 to watch Chad Mendez, Eddie Alvarez, Luke Rockhold, Mike Perry, Christine Faria.
God, I would have loved to fight Chad Mendez. I called him out on Facebook. I wasn't kidding.
Yeah, I seen
like,
that.
I wanted that so bad, but I can't bitch. I think has Kyra been hit in the BK? Okay, sorry.
Yeah,
I get
him.
I get sidetracked from comments. Sorry.
Yeah, no, I hit him. I hit his ass.
I know, with an uppercut. Fuck.
Yeah, I think that's one of the only 3 shots I got him with, dude.
As much as I would have loved to fight Chad Mendez, at least this is such a cool fight for the sport. Like, this fight would have been cool in MMA, but we're getting it in bare knuckle. Like, that's so cool.
I want to see. I personally want to watch you fight Dat Nguyen. I saw he just had his win, and he was like, "I want the winner," and I already, I think you're gonna win. So I want to see it. I want to woo.
Yeah,
I got the quotes around he won that fight. The only thing he won is his last name. But let me be real. Like, the body shots were good. He landed more, but like, one of the scoring criteria is damage, I believe, and he got
no damage.
Yeah, he did like no damage, and his dad's face was messed up.
Yep.
Oh, so that was frustrating to see, but I also think, like, hey, he's a former champion, so I invite anybody. Once I get through Louis, I'm focusing. I'm putting in a great camp. But once I get through Louis, I don't really care who they send. Just send someone so I can defend it.
It'll probably be Dat, bro.
Yeah. I truly believe it'll be Dat. So winner of June 9th is gonna probably go against Dat later in the year. So we'll see.
Yeah. Ooh, I want to see that. I was curious. How long do you have to hold the belt before you have to defend it? Is there a set time, or can you just be like, I want to defend it now? Let's go.
Yeah, I don't think there's a set time. Like,
I bet it depends on damage.
Yeah. I'm sure if I have any type of cuts or anything, like, they're gonna make me, like, it's a suspension anyway. You have to let those heal, but in the end, like, you can think people fight whenever they want, unless it's short notice and their name is always in the hat for, like, pullouts and all that. It's so hard to actually get a fight. Like,
yeah,
I've been trying to, like, I'm thankful now that I didn't fight, but, like, I was trying to fight since my last one. I've been trying, But I'm glad everything worked out the way that it did. I did say no to one fight that I was gonna hop in short notice on, and then a couple weeks later they told me, "Hey, June 9th, world title. Do you want it?" And I was like, "Sign me up. I don't even care who it's against."
100%.
So
It's a question for both of you guys. How often do you guys fight in a year, generally?
As much as possible.
Yeah.
As much as possible.
yeah, but the goal financially, as long as there's no damage and your body's holding up, like I did an extra MMA fight at a higher weight class just to get a little extra money. I would love 4 to 5 fights a year.
Yeah.
Now with the belt, like a world title level fight, like I'd say 2 or 3, just because you have to give yourself that free time outside of the sport, otherwise you'll hate it. But like I'd say 3 to 5 is pretty comfortable until you're super famous. Then you can 1 or 2.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm trying to fight at least about 6 times a year, dude. Like, I mean, I'm gonna add in a bunch of glove boxing too, you know. So I don't have to worry about cuts so much. I mean, I still get cuts in boxing, but nothing is as significant as bare knuckle.
Yeah, I got hit in the first 15 seconds of the Crowder fight is whenever I got my huge slice, and I was just like, "Are you kidding me? Like,
Yeah.
come on, man." Oh,
I mean,
I was gonna ask you, Darrick. I know that you're we're going over both your records again just to make sure I'll double check it. I was up to date. You had a no contest one time. I was gonna ask what happened with that.
that's what I fucking fought Alex Tierney. I mean, I was fucking that kid up, dude, and so he comes
was
with
it an
a
eye
short,
poke?
huh?
Was it an eye poke or what was it?
I mean, kind of, dude, but it wasn't with a finger, dude. It was a straight knuckle. It was a straight punch, dude. His knuckle went directly into my eye. So I'm backing up, you know, trying to like blink it out so I can try to get my focus back. And I hit the ropes, so I'm watching his fucking feet come, and I see he's getting close to me, so I'm going to drop and take a knee. I hear the ref fucking yell timeout, right? I'm like, what the fuck, dude? So I stand up just as still as I'm thinking like it might be an 8 count, you know, 10 count. Fucking, I'm standing up, and I see him waving shit off, and I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Or not waving off, he's waving the doctor in. And I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Like, isn't this an 8 count, 10 count? The doctor come in, looked in my eye, and said my pupil was oblong. He's like, it's not round anymore. It's oblong. He's like, fuck, I'm calling the fight. And I'm like, serious? And then you can see right after I fucking throw my mouth guard right out in the fucking crowd. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Wasn't going to argue with it, but I walked out. But I walked out the ring, dude. I was like, I'm not standing here fucking waiting to not get my hand fucking raised, you know? I was like, fuck this, dude.
Yeah.
Like, I literally just drove, and you're going to end it just like that. Andrew Glenn is a shit-ass ref, bro.
Yeah. I don't know who's on the reffing pool for my fight, so I'm going to be completely – all refs are great. They're all great. I love all of you.
Smart guy.
Because I do truly believe that there can be, but there's plenty of room for biasness, and anything you say on here can definitely affect your fight down the road.
Yeah.
It's a scary thing. It's a scary thing, to be honest, because
Well,
you get paid to be out there.
I mean, I got proof, dude, that he's done it to me before, dude. So, okay.
Like in our fight, he didn't even give you a count. He was the
no. Well, in our fight, he said that I turned 180 degrees from you,
and I was on your side. I was.
You were straight on my side. I'm like, are you fucking serious, dude?
Yeah.
But
so
I don't know. I just hope he's not my fucking rep again, dude. I'll take anybody else.
I was excited for your fight, though, man. Like that Connor Tierney fight, I was like, you were busting it up. I actually took a Facebook ban because of you, because I said, holy crap, Darrick Gates sliced this dude open. And Facebook banned me because I said sliced this dude open.
Yeah.
And that
Yeah,
was
no,
during a
dude.
fight build up. So I didn't have any social media other than Instagram, which I don't have a crazy big following on compared to Facebook. And like my ticket sales literally were affected because of that. I was so pissed.
Yeah, no, that was a crazy fight, dude. I split him straight up, dude. He keeps calling me out, but he wants to do MMA. I'm like, that ain't a rematch, bro. Like, and I don't even train in MMA. Like,
Wait, who? Oh,
Alex Tierney. Like,
Hey, Jay, can you pull that question up real quick? I want to answer that real quick. You guys were talking about the ref situation, and that's part of the reason why I jumped into the ref pool over at Street Beefs West Coast. Is you get tired of seeing situations that shouldn't be. You know what I mean? And I saw the opportunity to help that. And to Ghost question, can you pull it up one more time real quick? Ghost question: as a ref, do you ever feel you have to fight off bias? So here's my take on bias. Being that I'm a volunteer and we're not, in a situation where this is my livelihood. You know what I mean? I have the option to decline a fight. So, for instance, if this is somebody that I train with, chances are I'm not reffing that. Like there's a clear bias. You know what I mean? This is my guy. If it's somebody that I corner, I'm not finna ref that fight. If I feel one way towards the one fighter more than the other, I'm not gonna ref that fight. It has to be equal grounds. There are two people I don't know, equal. Two people that I equally both like, okay, that's equal, that's mutual. But it can never be a situation where I favor one guy, because in that situation, you're gonna literally see me in that corner. You're gonna see me as a corner man, or you're gonna see me, as timekeeper, or something of that nature. You're gonna see me on the sideline.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, no, that's what I don't like about. That's what I don't like about fucking Andrew Glenn, dude. And like, he works with Alex Tierney's gym a lot because Alex Tierney trains out of American Top Team Tampa, and Andrew Glenn's there like weekly.
That kid pays the monthly dues and goes to the amateur classes. Based on what I saw in that fight.
Dude, I mean, he might be a better wrestler. I mean, he was like 8-0 as an amateur MMA fighter.
Oh, really?
Really? He is decent, dude. I mean, I just knew the openings that I had to do. I knew I had to catch him, get a hold of him, and use uppercuts, dude, because he keeps his head down, but he has a wide open. His hands are like completely open, dude. So I was like, yeah, just got to grab a hold of him, because in all of his fights, he's doing this like way over. So I just got to catch him and hit him, dude. And I did.
I need y'all's opinion on something real quick, cause before we get too far away from the bias. So I'm not gonna say any names because we've I wouldn't say made amends, but like we're civil now. But I beat Rusty Crowder by a split decision. I outlanded him 176 to like 70 something. So like I beat him. And then like 2 weeks after the fight, the ref that gave the fight to him was talking shit about me on Facebook. What do you guys think about that? Discuss.
Yeah.
I mean, that's definitely unprofessional. I feel like as a ref, you got to kind of set the tone. So I mean, you got to kind of stay in the middle. Like you're a professional for a reason.
Yeah,
that's definitely.
I mean, but everybody builds favoritism in everything, bro. I mean, it's always going to happen. I mean, especially when you're in the sport, constantly seeing it. You definitely hang out with people after the fights. You get to know them as a person, and then eventually down the road, you're reffing them again,
Just us as people in general. You know what I'm saying? That people do that. You know what I'm saying? But I would say being a ref, you got to be disciplined enough. You got to have discernment to know, oh, I would make the wrong call, and it's best that I'm not a part of this in this fashion. You know what I'm saying? Um, it's just about integrity. You either have it or you don't. You're either gonna feel some type of way or you're not. Either you're gonna do something about it or you're not. You know what I mean? And for me personally, if I'm jumping into the ref scene to clean it up per se, I would be a hypocrite to do something like that. I'd be tainting it. I'd be dirtying it. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
I know.
My coach.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
My coach is a ref. He's done over 1,800 fights in his reffing career,
Yeah.
and like anytime that I fight, he doesn't step in, and he makes it very clear, like, hey, no, I'm not a biased ref. I'm a very good ref. I'm very good at what I do, and I'm not gonna step in that cage. Even whenever he wasn't even like officially my coach, he was just around our gym. He wouldn't ref me. So like that's definition good ref and good judgment on my
Yeah.
you know.
But that dude is like a good ref all the way around, dude.
All the way around.
Yeah.
he likes to let fights in. Like the funny joke is, Dave, stop the fucking fight. But
Yeah.
other than that,
But if the damage isn't, if it's not really causing too much damage, he should definitely let it go and give them the opportunity. If it's not causing damage.
That's one thing I don't like about bare knuckle is there's certain cut parts, like cut points, that if you're cut there, they have to stop it. And it's so disheartening because like people got that dog in them. If they want to go, let them go. Let them go. They signed up for a reason. They signed up for this. They know the dangers.
Exactly.
And I think we've seen a lot of people that don't deserve to lose and are the better fighter. We've seen a lot of people lose because of those little rules, because those are rules you can literally do nothing to train for. Like, and that's what sucks.
Like with me and getting punched in the eye. I mean, I could have definitely kept going. If he would have given me an 8 count or a 10 count, I was back up on my feet, dude, and I would have been able to go. I would have won that fight.
Yeah.
Guaranteed.
I'm so happy it ended up being a no contest, because like if it wasn't a no contest, that could have really affected you. And in the eyes of the commission, like that could have been really bad. But hey, you get a fight, we strive on, huh?
Yeah. The only reason it was a no contest is because his fucking ass was screaming it was a headbutt the whole fucking time. When no heads even connected, dude. He thought that I gave him I headbutted him and gave him that thing, and that's what they thought the headbutt came from.
Oh, damn.
But you can see it. That was definitely no fucking headbutt.
And I remember Howard Davis after the fight, they had that little brawl, and the dude was like, "Look at your hand," and he goes, "Look at your face."
Yeah, that is great.
That was some funny stuff.
I was gonna ask you, Kai. So, do you feel that your opponent Lou is gonna try to bring some new tools to his arsenal? More so because while he did beat Howard Davis, he lost to Crowder, and you in a way made easy work of Crowder. So do you think he's going to try to bring something new to the table to kind of surprise you?
I think so, but I also think he's going to bring in a lot of emotion into this fight. He's got his coach that does not like me for absolutely stupid reasons in his ear. I know he has the pressure just building and building and building. I believe he's going to come out reckless. It's going to be a crazy first round, and then I'm going to absolutely annihilate him. I need to weather about a 30-second storm, and the fight will be just the beginning of the end. So he's going to come out with emotion, and I'm going to go into – I've wrestled like over 1,000 wrestling matches in my life, or dang close. Yeah, I've definitely had over 1,000. And this is just another competition. In a week – you never know who you're going to wrestle in a wrestling tournament, because brackets are crazy. Things go crazy. And it's no different. So being able to train for somebody, I'm very confident in this fight, especially being against Louis Lopez.
Well, I fought both of you, dude. And you're definitely more of a strategic fighter. He definitely throws motions around. I mean, he does hit hard, and he does come in fast and wild, dude. Where I think that you are going to come out on top.
Yeah. I truly
Just because I think that your IQ is better, and I think like you're right, the emotions that he's going to bring into it are going to be his downfall. I mean, I'm not trying to talk shit on Louis at all because I like Louis.
I am.
I
can't wait till he gets what he deserves. I cannot wait.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys definitely got some beef, dude. This is gonna be fun. I can't wait. I'm gonna be in house watching this fucking shit take place.
Yeah.
For the people who don't know, can you give us a little backstory on you guys' situation?
So, in all honesty, the beef went away with me and Louis because he's not on my level. Like, he is now 0-3 in professional MMA. And I mean, shit happens. Homie doesn't know anything on the ground, and he's gotten choked out 3 times. So I understand why he doesn't want to fight me. We signed to fight each other twice, and he pulled out both times. One time he quit to go try out for professional baseball and got cut from there too. He's wasted my time before, and he was the one that called me out. He jumped up on the cage. I'll try to find the video and post it this week. Kai Stewart, you're next, baby. And I was like, instantly, I was like, okay, an easy fight for my record. Cool. People say I'm a sandbagger. You're the definition of sandbag. Let's go. And so that's the beef. And then, fun fact, Joe Riggs literally asked me before Louis joined his gym, because I trained under Joe Riggs for a brief amount of time. And because of the beef, he literally asked me if it was okay if he brings Louis Lopez into the gym. So no, oh yeah. I read that as me flashing the watch, and I was like, no. That's Louis flashing the watch. I don't do that.
Yeah. He was like, this is for Kai.
Yeah.
3,000 on my wrist, more than your car.
Yeah. But back to Louis, the beef kind of went away because, like, in the gym, all of our rounds, like, honestly, I wouldn't even say that he ever gave me 100% in the gym. Like, this is a little bit of respect I have to him because I did fuck him up. But I was also way ahead in my MMA career, and it wasn't even close. So I'd piece him up on the feet, and then I'd take him down, not even close. So, and that was back before I knew anything about striking. I was just a dog, like, and he wasn't. Given, like I just said, I don't think he ever gave me 100% in the room because of fear or something. I don't know, nervousness. But fast forward, I leave the gym for, like, it just wasn't a good fit. At first, there was no beef on my end. Like, I wasn't sitting there trying to beef with Joe Riggs. And then I leave the gym, and then all of a sudden, he's telling my sponsors and everybody that I stole a belt out of his trophy case. And fun fact, somebody in the gym respected my coach and me enough to tell them, hey, the belt is still in his trophy case. So it's like he starts this make-believe beef. So the beef isn't necessarily between me and Louis. Louis is just the guy I have to fight. The beef is between me and Joe Riggs, and honestly, he's just a bully of the sport. And he thinks he's this big shot, and I mean, Hunt sent him to the ether, and that's all we need to know. So that's pretty much the beef. I would say Joe Riggs will never get a handshake from me, ever. Like, he doesn't deserve it. No, not even close. I don't care who he is. Louis Lopez, after the fight, win, lose, or draw, I could totally see him out, like, giving him a fist bump, like, cool, you earned it. You fooled me. You fooled me. But yeah, I truly don't think that the beef used to be me and Louis, but it's me and Louis' coach, and Louis obviously the one amplifying that. So that's the beef.
Yeah.
That's crazy. And I was gonna ask you, Darrick. I watched your opponent fight, and he seems like he's a little smooth. He's not too aggressive, but keeps a little bit of pressure on. Do you have anything up your sleeve you might try to use to counteract that, to kind of bring the game to him, or?
Well, I'm always forward kind of guy. I don't have a reverse. Well, I didn't have a reverse, but I've always been like the kind of guy that brings the fight to the person. You know, I'm not usually the person backing up, and he is definitely that way. But he's not fast. He doesn't make any type of angles. He can take a hit, you know, but I think that's what he's still gonna be doing. I mean, I can't underestimate him at all. You know, dude had a fucking big old knot on his forehead, dude, and still made it 5 rounds, dude. But what I plan on doing is definitely a secret. But
you got me. I was
if-
like, what are you gonna do, Darrick?
yeah, I don't plan on going for knockout. Just because my last fucking hella fights ever end in the first round, and I'm gonna show that I'm more than a 1-rounder.
Yeah.
Nowadays, I've trained for the last 9 months, almost 9 months straight. You know, round after round after round after round. You know, making sure I can do that. So if there is a knockout, it'll be 3rd round by left hand uppercut.
He's bringing the uppercuts. Listen, you know how many comments I got? I really hope you beat Coda. I really do, because after he posted that he's coming for the championship at BKFC 140, like for the 145-pound division, so many people messaged me saying, "Are you shaking in your boots? Does he got you shaking, Kai?" Like, so I hope you just send him up there. Meet people in Lorenzo Hunt's ether.
There's a good question right here. You guys see this?
Yeah, I was just reading it. Yeah, what is it like being in the ring for the first time for bare knuckle? It was definitely crazy.
So it was my first time,
but it was with this dude right here. Actually, it wasn't. But for BKFC, it was. Yes, it was like I actually officially got my pro license. I shared it with this kid right next to me. Pretty good. But I fought this kid, and this is a hometown guy. Actually, he wasn't even a hometown guy. He's from across the fucking state, but still filled the arena, bro. It was so fucking loud.
Let's go.
I mean, so fucking loud. It was crazy.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I kind of just like lost all my shit like right there. I was like, well, fuck. But I fought him before already too. So, I mean, I already kind of expected that in the same venue. Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah. At the Billings Metro Park. I fought him in MMA, and then we fought. It was a short notice fight, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was
the MMA fight was short notice. Yeah. It was like fucking 11 days or some shit.
Yeah. But for me, walking into bare knuckle for the first time was different than most people, because I had never been in a street fight in my entire life. Ever. Literally. Never threw a punch outside of a ringer cage with a bare fist or with glove. Like, I don't fight outside. That's unprofessional. And it was like, holy shit, here we go. And then the crowd being behind me was the best part. At first it was a little scary, but then it was like, dang, all these people are here for me. I just got to do my thing, and you're going to be just fine. And now it's fun. Now it's just like a wrestling match. You just walk out and ready to compete.
Yeah.
Think about getting ready. Yeah.
Florida was probably like the second loudest fight I've ever like walked out to. Like, Florida is a different fight community, bro. They're fucking completely about the bare knuckle over there, dude. They get loud. So, I mean, this was like my 3rd fight too, dude. So, I mean, I gained a little bit of fans, you know, there, whatnot. So I had quite a few people cheer for me when I come out. But for every Florida fighter that walks out, dude, is usually getting a freaking standing ovation, pretty much. And that's from any Florida fighter. for BKFC, bro. It's crazy.
I can't wait till Great Falls because people like I might have a couple boos because I'm fighting Louis Lopez and Joe
Right.
Burns' gym. But honestly, I cannot wait to hear this crowd. Woo! I've sold
Yeah, no,
a
it's gonna
lot of
be.
tickets, and we're still a long ways away. And I've sold a lot of tickets.
If I find my way down there, I'll let you guys know. Just saying, no promises, but I want to see it in person.
You should try because honestly, this fight's gonna be crazy. There could be dollies through a bus for all I know. I don't know. Like this is gonna be a fun time, and it's like I don't know. It's gonna be wild. It's gonna be wild, and it's cool that a lot of Montana and like Pacific Northwest guys are gonna be on this card. This is a pretty special card because it's almost pretty much only features local people, and Idaho, Washington, those are all local in Montana. They all been in the same circuit for a while, so like a lot of Fusion Fight League people on here. As much as I hate saying those words, but Fusion Fight League has a lot of fighters.
Yeah, no, I fought for Fusion. I started fighting for Fusion back in 2008, dude, as an amateur. 18 years old. Forget. So I've been fighting in Montana for a long ass time.
Oh, Montana.
I kind of consider myself a Montana fighter, bro.
Yeah, honestly.
Would you guys say that the bare knuckle crowd gives a different type of energy from the other venues, the other organizations?
So I would say yeah. But all my fans in bare knuckle, because I've been blessed with the ability to sell out the arena, and they want me to keep staying in town, which people make fun of me online for. They're like, why don't you ever leave your hometown? It's like, why? I get more money to be in town. Like, what are you guys talking about? But I will say people are a little rowdier for bare knuckle.
Okay.
Like, for me personally, it's similar because it's the same crowd, but bare knuckle gets people going.
Oh yeah, definitely, dude. It's crazy. The Florida was crazy. I'm about to go do it in Denver too with a bunch of my fucking buddies. We got floor seats.
I'll be down there. I'm gonna try to get down on the floor somehow. BKFC gave me
dude. I actually got ticket. A ticket just came open with us, dude, on our seats, bro.
How much, or is it just
200?
Maybe. I see one doesn't work for me, so I'm gonna see what I can do because I have my girlfriend. She's meeting me in Denver.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So,
I think there's still one available like next to us, like online.
I'll try to figure out. I'll look it up tonight. I don't even know where to buy tickets. I just assume they're I got good seats for Delray, even though it didn't happen, and I got good seats.
Thefirstbank.com, thefirstbankcenter.com.
Oh, dude, the One Championships is going to be in that same building.
Yeah.
The week later, which I think is so cool.
Yeah, bro. I've been there a lot. I lived in Colorado for a while. Oh. Dude, so I've actually been over there quite a few times, dude. Freaking. That's all I got buddies. All my buddies already live there, bro. Like I'm not paying for a hotel and nothing. I'm staying at buddy's house. Freaking.
I'm gonna be staying there for a week and a half after the fight. And I'm gonna train there, and then I'm gonna go back to Montana. So,
when you heading up there?
I'll be there Friday sometime before weigh-ins, but yeah. I want to get a good workout in before I leave Friday.
Yeah, I'm leaving here tomorrow morning.
Nice. Driving?
So I can head down. Driving.
So I was I'm excited. You went to the scrapyard. What was that like?
Going to the scrapyard?
Yeah, you got to check it out. What were your thoughts on that, man? I was curious.
Bro, I went there the one time and I was like, I'm never missing another one, bro. Mm-hmm. And I went 3 straight in a row, and then I just missed this last one they had on the 22nd. Just because I'm going on this big ass trip down to Denver and shit. And I don't work, I spend most of my time in the gym and shit. I mean, I do DoorDash, so I do make money, but not enough to do multiple trips throughout the months and shit,
Right.
I still got
sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah, dude.
Hey,
All three
we
times
got a
I
West
went,
Coast
you
branch.
hadn't even been there, bro.
I will.
Yeah, man, we got a West Coast branch too. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
Don't
when
forget
we come
about
down,
us over here.
but West Coast is in Arizona, isn't it?
Mostly Nevada. Our last event was in Arizona, but most of the events are in Nevada.
Where at?
Near Vegas. Near
All
Vegas.
right. All right. Yeah, I go to Vegas usually about 3 times a year, dude. So,
Hey, man, check us out, man.
oh, I definitely will.
You're more than welcome to come through. We love you.
I know I'm
Street beef
fighting in
is
July.
wild.
If you can make that one.
Street Beefs is wild, bro. Fucking, I just watched the knockout, not this last event, but the last month.
Mhm.
What's his name? Renee. Fucking
Yeah,
uh,
high speed or
high speed. Yep,
yeah.
high speed. Fucking did that head kick, bro. Oh,
The
and with
dog.
that knockout. Oh,
I
that
think
was
it's so funny.
He's a
crazy knockout.
Funny thing about that fight is the guy he fought was talking mad shit. Oh, blah blah. When I got your ass out, it's gonna go viral. I'm gonna put it all over. He gets knocked out, and then he contacts the group and he's like, "Hey, is there a way to like not show the fight online?" I'm like, "No."
Yeah,
what?
no, dude. He, I guess, he tried like walking off down the road, bro. He like forgot he fucking fought.
Yeah, he hit hard.
Bro, he got fucking kicked hard. That was the craziest head kick I've ever seen in person, dude.
Okay. Yeah, I know. I was curious, Kai. I think it's closer to fight day, you know, and you train a little harder and whatnot. I know you coach wrestling. Do you have to ever like take a little break as it gets closer to fight days, or are you still able to coach as you get closer?
So I'm actually in New Mexico training right now. So I've been completely hands off. I've been at Jackson Wink MMA, getting some good work in. Once I'm home back in Great Falls, I love wrestling so much. I even hop in a wrestling class once or twice a week down here just to stay sharp. And yeah, I'm gonna take a little bit of a break, maybe like fight week. But I mean, I love the kids that I coach, and it's like kind of like it's my breath of fresh air, you know. So I want to be there for them once I'm back into town, and once I'm back into town, I think that's my plan. Honestly, is to coach and train and just live in the gym.
I like it, bro. I like it.
Yo, when you gonna talk your lady into fighting bare knuckle, bro? Everybody
We were
wants to
talking
see
about that
Dakota.
today, and she says confidently, which her striking's pretty good, and she's tough. She was like, yeah, to get my title shot, all I'd have to do is beat Jenny Savage, and I was all like, yeah, get talking about that, let's go. So
That's definitely a possibility, bro.
like I think with a solid camp, I think she steamrolls Jenny, because especially
Yeah,
after Jenny's last fight.
I agree, dude, 100%.
And BKFC needs more 115 pounders, so it's like it's a possibility, but she's still young in her career, so it's just not the time yet. Not the time yet.
Yeah,
So
dude, you were still young in your career when you got in here, bro. You try not to have 2 champions in the house or what, dog?
dude, we'd fight. Dude, we would fight. Who's like,
There's only so
because then
much coming.
they would put us in the pound for pound rankings, and they'd probably put her above me. Fuck that.
Hey, okay, welcome to equal rights, dude.
No.
We all
Shoot,
get put on the same rankings, dude, male or female.
they might have to fight for undisputed right there, you know?
I know. She's told me to glove up before. Like she's mean, bro.
I believe stuff like Gash at our yard in Scrap Yard. There was no girl opponent, so she fought all dudes. And after a certain point, when she got that skill, her last 3 opponents, every single one left, and their left leg was so swollen like a softball, purple and everything. All 3 of her opponents. I was just
That's another thing. That's another thing. She really wants to focus on her Muay Thai still. Like that's where her passion's at, and her kicks are beautiful. She has great kicks. So it's just like, I mean, not the time, but she's tough.
She can do bare knuckle Muay Thai, bro.
Kumite, dang.
Nate Shook, what are your thoughts on bare knuckle Muay Thai?
Well, weren't they going to do that with that Bacau dude?
Yeah.
Oh, Guapa, yeah, that guy's a.
That was cool. I'm pretty sure that was at my weight too, so maybe it's
Yeah.
a good thing they were postponed.
Yeah, no, dude. She could do that if she wants to keep with the Muay Thai, bro.
That would be awesome.
A
Get
lot of
some
promotions nowadays, and I know this because I'm like working with a few promoters across the country to help find fighters for promotions.
Yeah.
A lot of them are asking if I know anybody who wants to do like bare knuckle MMA, bare knuckle Muay Thai, amateur bare knuckle.
Want to know what I wish? I wish me and Louie would just win, lose, or draw. We just agree to do a trilogy. We can do bare knuckle boxing, bare knuckle MMA, and then do it again for bare knuckle. Like depending on what the scores are. But it's like, come on, you ran from my wrestling, and now everything's all kosher and cool because it's only stand up. Like, you think I'm scared of you? Do it in a real sport, dude. Bare knuckle MMA seems fun. Like
It does.
that's my wrestler coming out in me, but I'm also like I'm bleeding black and yellow. Like I love BKFC, man. Like it's fun. So I don't wanna go away from that. But bare knuckle MMA eventually, definitely gonna try. Definitely.
Yeah, and you got a good promotion right there in Montana that offers bare knuckle MMA too. So
I know. Oh, that's so. Kill Eagle Promotions, name drop. Bah.
yeah.
I actually was curious, Derek, because one of my questions was, since I know you love fighting, but you're doing some promoting, what's it like? Do you enjoy it? Is it nice to be on the other side of things sometimes?
I'm still hoping to host my own shows. Still doing that in the works, but it's kind of hard to do the professional fight thing and try to promote at the same time, and while matchmaking for other promotions. So I'm gonna work through this fight here, and then I think I'm gonna try to do my first boxing show over here in Washington. Actually, me and Steve, or Fire Chicken,
Yeah.
kind of talking about maybe co-promoting a show together, and bring a part of the scrapyard to the commission side of things, and still have his scrapyard obviously there. It'd be dope.
Street beefs would be a success in Montana, to be honest. Get all those country dudes. Oh god, there'd be some beef.
Yeah, bro. All those natives, bro. Natives love to show up and scrap, dude.
Well, the dude we have, Redneck, he showed up, and yeah, he's a full-on redneck, and he comes out, he just throws down. One of them, he was bloody. He's like, "Am I bleeding? Wow, let's keep going. Come on, let's go." And I'm like, "Damn,
Yeah. Jay got him, bro. Jay got him. He was crazy, dude.
he fought terrified.
Crazy energetic.
Jay really had that dog in him, man. He really did, man.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, man.
Oh man, I wish I could have made it up there, dude.
Street beefs Yellowstone? What's that?
That's the one that you should have. Ooh, Street Beast Yellowstone. That'd be kind of funny.
Even better, I'll one up you. We should do it in Condon, Montana, right outside of Louis. It's called Liquid Louis. Do it. Condon, Montana, Liquid Louis.
Hey, I'll have to get out there. I'll be on the card. Yeah.
That's funny.
Now, was like, okay, I was curious about the title fight because I thought you should have had the belt a while ago. But like, did you have to like kind of hound some people to try to get the belt, or like, did they actually approach you and be like, "Hey, we have the title fight for you now"?
It's kind of a misunderstanding. Like, I was down to fight whoever, but my last fight against Crowder was given to me as a #1 contender, and it got misconstrued that I would only fight for a title fight. I would only fight for a title fight, which was true to a point. But money talks. In the end, money talks, and so that's kind of why I haven't been fighting. But I think they were waiting for. I think they wanted Louis versus Kai in Montana. I think once they found out my beef with Joe, a little bit of the backstory, I'm pretty sure that's exactly where that came from. So Howard got that cut, and now I'm fighting Louis for the world title. I truly believed I got offered that same fight, but that would have been a title fight. Howard was #1. I was #2, and I had a #1 contender fight. So it's like whenever they told me it wasn't for a title, I stalled, and I was like, absolutely not. But Howard Davis agreed to it without a title. So they gave it to Lou. Like I said, no title. Like, because I think if Howard would have held off and said, no, I won't fight unless it's for a title, that fight would have been a title fight in Florida, me versus him. I truly believe it. But now they get to sell the Louis Lopez Kai Stewart beef. So
I do want to see you fight Davis though.
yeah, I wouldn't mind that. I'm excited for I love looking ahead. Everybody says don't look ahead, but I think the fight with Dat Win is what's gonna happen. Davis in his last fight didn't look great. Like, I don't know if you guys watched it. He won the fight, and towards the very end, he started to turn it on. But he was getting hit pretty easy, you know?
Yeah.
And so it's like, do I think he's going to get a title fight? I think he's got to win a couple. I think he's got to really go out there and prove it, because that guy's record was not good that he fought. Not good. So
I didn't even like look into his record.
Oh yeah. Then they had him on the prelims. That was crazy to me. They had Howard Davis on the prelims.
What?
And Masabo.
Dude,
Masabo and Howard Davis were both prelim fights.
Bro, I've been first fight every card, bro. Every BKFC card I've been first fight. And I don't even give a shit, bro. I gotta go in, either get my ass kicked or fucking get cut up, go out, get stitched up, come back and watch all the fights, bro.
I went first fight with Darrick. I went right before feature against.
Well, I can show you exactly where
Gary,
you went.
And then I went main event. Well, no. Then I went feature, then main event. My apologies, but it's like I've had a steady ride to the top.
Yeah.
Gang.
Yeah, you and Gary was.
That fight was fire. I had him in the clinch, and I was right on my team's edge, well, with my whole crowd. And I was facing the bleachers, facing the front row seats, just sticking my tongue out in a clinch.
Yeah, bro, I was right there, dude. I was right outside the the judge's freaking ribbon.
Yeah.
I was just outside that, bro, right there when you did that, too. That shit was fucking funny as shit.
And then I had to. I don't know what told me to do it, but it just happened. And I was like, well, turn it back now.
You can't look back now. It's just happening.
Hey, when it's natural, it's natural.
See, you can't force natural like this conversation. But unfortunately, we can only take up so much of your guys' time. So we're going to have to get some shout outs going and make sure, you give any plug that you want to give before we have to let you guys go.
Native Grown, love y'all. Native Grown's my boys back home. This High Country Jerky, they just sponsored me and sent me a couple bags of jerky, and it's fire. And Stay Classy Meats, they sent me a box of beef too. Oh, fire. Like, this camp I'm eating so good and I'm just getting so lean. But Yeah, those are my boys, and it's too far out for me to announce too many sponsors. Some of them got to pay up.
Facts.
Fucking, yeah, I got Planet Hank. Freaking, he's always putting me on his freaking streams. Just Blaze Clothing, hooking me up with all my merchandise. Turf House Farms, always being there, with my pain relievers, my creams, lotions. Freaking,
Got your creams, Darrick?
fucking A, I do, bro. I got lotions all next to my bedside, bro, but they're all CBD shit.
They're not next to tissues, are they? No,
No, I ain't got no tissue there, bro.
Just
But yeah, dude, and then Post Up Fencing, out of Boise, Idaho. They're gonna be a long-time sponsor. Other than that, dude, that's my shout-outs, dude.
My last shout out is the Great Falls, Montana fight community, minus the diesel people. And just know that I'm from Montana. I grew up in Great Falls. I graduated from Great Falls, went to college in Great Falls. I bleed Great Falls, and I'm here to protect the goddamn falls. So can't wait to show out.
And thank you guys for having me on. I can't say thank you for Ty, dude. He could do that himself.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Also, Somke, hey, you pronounce your name Somke, right?
Yeah. Somke.
Yeah, my girlfriend was like, dude in the top right must be hella high. So question, how high are you before we get out of here?
We getting there, buddy. We getting there. You know what I'm saying? We made on the commercial break real quick.
Oh, that's so funny. Cheers. All right. Thank you guys.
Appreciate y'all.
I'll talk to you guys soon.
You gentlemen have a good night.
Yep, you as well. Bye.
Yeah, that was awesome. Hell yeah.
Absolutely, man. But you know what's really cool? These two guys, they knew each other and they already had a good established relationship. So, you know, to see these guys genuinely have a conversation, that's great, bro.
Oh yeah, it's definitely nice to see. I have them both as friends, so I see like some of the comments and stuff. I'm like, yeah, all right, and it's cool. And for people that don't understand or don't know the fight community, that's a perfect example of sometimes when you fight someone, you can become you guys just become friends or something that clicks. I don't know what it is, but when you fight someone, you can really see what they're about, and it's nice. I don't know. You learn a lot about a person.
That's true, man. That's true. But shoot, man, the show isn't over. We don't want the people to just dip out on us. Am I right?
You are right.
What we got?
So, I was saying we have a killer ass commercial. You want to let them know what it is?
Shoot. It just starts with the baddest man on the planet, Mike Tyson. Let's run it.
His life was very, very sad. Very poor kid, lived in Brownsville, lived in rough neighborhood. He stopped going to school around age 7. He was constantly getting evicted. His mother would different kinds of men in order to keep a roof over their heads. While Mike was in the bed, like inches from him, his mother had sex with a man.
Got into robbing people when you were 7. You really had no supervision.
Mike Tyson was sent to the Tryon Youth Correctional Facility in upstate New York after growing up as a mugger and predator on the streets of Brooklyn.
At 12, Tyson was a tough young mugger.
I got into trouble, and I went away to this reformatory upstate New York, and then I met a gentleman named Bobby Stewart that was a boxer.
Tyson told Stewart that he wanted to learn how to box. Stewart then brought Tyson to a gym above the police station in Catskill, New York, to meet Customato,
who was a legendary fight manager and a legendary trainer and a magnificent man. He taught Mike from the age of 13 to the age of 19 how to control his emotions.
We saw Mike Tyson's professional debut. Hard to believe it's just about a month ago.
In watching the early Mike Tyson fights, he seems to be like an unstoppable force, uniquely devastating, uniquely offensively capable.
Down goes Singleton again, a left hook this time. This boy is tough. Trent Singleton in all sorts of trouble. We're already in round 1. The referee humanely has seen enough. Tyson shrugs almost as if disappointed that the fight is over so quickly.
Customado had a tremendous influence on Mike Tyson.
I met this white guy, he was strange, a little odd, and he started saying things like, wow, you could be the greatest fighter ever lived.
Early in the fourth, can Tyson finish this? I think so. I think so, that's enough.
When Customado trained you, you were fierce.
That's it. See, ain't no way he's gonna hit you then, right? And remember, it's always good to throw the punch where you could hit him and he can't hit you.
Yeah, that's looking fire. I can't wait to check that one out.
For sure, without a doubt, man. Mike is one of my favorite boxers all time.
Man, but the fire's not here quite yet. So we got a little something to watch first, right?
I believe so. What you got for us, man?
Buddy V's Fighters to Watch.
All right, now this is going to be done a little bit different. That's interesting. My first choice for Street Beef Scrapyard is Chip. Now, typically we show a video for these, but there's no video because Chip just fought at the most recent event. He fought with Lights Out, and let me tell you, he was whooping ass for a minute. He came and he even partway through said, I'm 10 toes down. I'm right here. Let's go. And I was just blown away. He was sitting there. He wasn't backing up. Lights Out was putting in work. Don't get me wrong. But that Chip, that was his first fight. And he came out and showed out like that. Woo! And his brother did an MMA match and whooped ass. Woo! So I need to see this man back in the yard. So go wait till the video drops on Scrapyard. Chip versus Lights Out. I promise you, you'll love the fight. Second one, Street Beef's West Coast. Denise. Yes. Now, he's a fun fighter I'd like to watch. We actually had someone else on the guest, Nobody, before, and he fought this guy right here. I want to see him back out. I want to see him fight. I love he came with technique. He had power. He obviously shows he could take some shots and still go forward. I want to see what this man is capable of because I feel he has a lot to offer the cage, realistically, and anyone who wants to step in front of him as an opponent. So please, I want to see you back out.
J-Knee.
Right, J-Knee. Now, third is the Weatherman from the OG yard. Now, I like it because he looks like he lost a little bit of weight and came out, but, you know, we had a different fight. Didn't quite, I think he lost his first one, but the most recent one that he won, he put in work. He was doing, you could just tell he was a better version of himself. And with the amount of improvement I saw from his first two fights to this fight now, I want to see what's going to happen as he continues to grow because he obviously has the discipline. He obviously showed the skill that he's accomplished. So let's keep going. Let's see what else you got to offer. And those are my three fighters to watch.
Yeah. That was good, bro. I enjoyed that, man. I'm looking forward to that first guy. You said it was Chip?
Chip, yes.
Chip. Definitely be looking out for him, man. But shoot, it may be time to heat things up with some fire. What you think?
We need a little fire in our life.
A little bit. Yeah. Can the Fire 5. Let's go ahead and start it off. Street Beef's OG yard. Classic right here. Two classic warriors going heads up. Country Hoodlum versus B Rose in an MMA match. Straight fire right here. First and foremost, both of these guys are strong ass warriors. You know, no quit. Both two dogs. And from the very beginning, we saw some strong wrestling. We saw some powerful shots. We saw continuous takedowns and pretty much everything you want to see in a well-rounded MMA match. The ground and pound and something you don't see too often, man. It was we got an ankle pick somewhere in the middle of this fight, man. Great match, phenomenal fighters, fire fight. Street Beef's OG yard, Country Hoodlum versus B Rose. Check it out. We're gonna go ahead and move on. Street Beef Scrapyard. This is a fight between D's versus Mango. If you're trying to look this fight up, you're going to have to type in knockout from the smallest fighter in Street Beefs, just as you see it. But the two fighters, D's versus Mango, this is one of the scrappiest fights I've seen from the Scrapyard. Never mind how small these two fighters are. They were out there banging. Big power from two slim guys. And what you saw from these two fighters, man, was no fear. It was short, it was sweet. And one of the lessons I got from this fight in particular was you can never be too lax, meaning you can never be too comfortable in a fight. Always be aware that you're in a fight, or else you may get knocked out. Street Beef Scrapyard, D's versus Mango, firefight. Check it out. Moving on. Yeah, you see it. Street Beef's West Coast, Battleborn versus Crazy Legs. This was a firefight that went down recently at the Super Bowl event. This was a cross branch fight, as you see it. Scrapyard versus Street Beef's West Coast. This fight had it all. It was gritty. It was aggressive. Two branches. I mean, both of these guys showed out. Straight war. We got a fucking soccer kick to the nuts. I mean, it went from crazy legs to crazy nuts. I'm just saying, we saw a shoulder loss. You know, this was just a phenomenal fight. The counters consistent. The back and forth banner. Firefight. Street Beef's West Coast, Battleborn versus Crazy Legs. Check it out. Moving on. I'm going to take you back to Street Beef's OG yard. And this is a hidden gem right here. Ghost versus Zach. And for those who don't know, Zach indeed is Lil Mac. This was his first fight with Street Beef's OG and OG yard. And he did not disappoint. He came in and yeah, Zach did what he does, man. Ghost came in aggressive, put up a great fight, great effort. We saw volume. We got good technical boxing all throughout these rounds. But like I say in every episode, cardio is key. Cardio is key. Nonetheless, we saw beautiful slips, beautiful counters, the level changes, you know, the consistent right hand being dropped, everything you want to see in this fight. Street Beef's OG yard, Ghost versus Zach, firefight. And let's go ahead and move on to that last firefight. I'm taking you all the way back to Street Beef's West Coast. The Doctor versus Punches. This right here did not disappoint. We got to see who the one punch man was before he, you know, gave us that one punch knockout. Both these fighters getting right to it from the very beginning. We saw a lot of creative punching, the wind up punch. We saw a lot of creative defensive techniques. This fight basically, man, just shows you a superstar in the coming. Again, Street Beef's West Coast, The Doctor versus Punches, firefight. Check it out. Sam K and the Fire 5.
Fire ass list. That's all I gotta say. Yes, it was.
Appreciate it. Much appreciated.
That Crazy Legs Battleborn fight. I am so glad I got to see that shit live. Man.
Wild, bro. Wild.
But, you know, we've kept you guys long enough. You had a great time. I've had a great time with all y'all. I know Samke has. So before we let you guys go, you have to listen to our final words. Samke, anything you want to say?
Yeah, man, let me go ahead and get the shout outs out the way. First and foremost, I want to thank our guests for coming on tonight and sharing their time with us. Two great fighters. You guys go and check these guys out. You will not be disappointed. Very entertaining guys. I also want to give a shout out to the greatest co-host that I could ask for, Buddy V, and the best producer in the game, Jay. Man, we do this every week. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate the guys in the live chat. We do this for y'all. You know, everyone who's watching this on replay, on playback, we appreciate it. We do this for y'all. Street Beefs OG Yard, Street Beefs Scrap Yard, Street Beefs West Coast, Street Beefs Dirty South. We do this for y'all. I want to thank Overtime Hustling Magazine. Hold up, let me get that magazine real quick.
Yeah, let's see it. Talk your shit. Talk your shit.
All right. So I finally got my issue that I was featured in. I want to thank Cuzzo once again. It was a pleasure. If you guys haven't purchased your Overtime Hustling magazine yet, go. What are you doing? OvertimeHustlingMagazine.com. $12, $13, man. And you're supporting a great cause. You're supporting entrepreneurs doing their thing, grinding, hustling every day to do what they do. Thank you. I also want to give a shout out to, you see it, Heart in the Fight. Daniel is over there doing he's doing the damn thing. We got merch for sale. We got great content on the internet. You guys go out, support. This is for y'all. All right. You know me, I don't really do the social media. If you want to see me, I'm on here every Tuesday, same time, same place. And with that, man, that's it for me. Thank y'all.
Hell yeah. And you can't forget yourself, Saul Gary, one of the other best co-hosts. It was a fun time. Thank you both, Kai Stewart and Darrick Gates, for being on the show. I mean, I wanted to keep talking, but I saw the time and I was like, shit. So I know how to let it go. But shout out to everybody who watches the show. Yeah, we're grateful for you guys. That's why we're here every Tuesday. I'm excited to come hang out with y'all, see the questions, interact with you, talk with whoever guests we have. So I mean, yeah, it's a fun time, and I won't miss it unless it's an emergency, you know. So. But yeah, other than that, Zoel_Buddy V for my Instagram, Zoel-World.com. I got all sorts of cool merch. I have a couple people I've sponsored, especially the one of my most recent sponsor or like partnership, I guess you'd say, was Strudel Squad, where he's in the top 8 fastest players for the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game in the world. Top 8. So yeah, I can dig.
Nice.
But yeah, come on now. As you see, gotta support your Yankee and the Brit. You know you want one of those.
Merch game up, guys.
And other than that, thank you guys very much. So I'll wrap it up. You guys have a good night. And in the words of Jay, one world, one love, deuces.